kind to one another and don't give in to fear. That's all that I am asking for Christmas time this year. We've had enough of fighting and dying in the streets. For Christmas I just want a little peace. Be blind to one another, the differences are small. We all have got a cross to bear, we all have got our faults. For once when we're affronted, can we turn the other cheek? For Christmas I just want a little peace. And if the fates should bless us with a moment of reprieve, we all could stand together in the silence and just breathe. Rejoice for all the happiness, mourn for all the grief. It's all that I am asking for this lonely Christmas Eve. Let's shine on one another the light that we have saved. So jealously we've guarded for the coming rainy days. If only for a moment we can make the darkness cease. For Christmas I just want a little peace.
Very good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another trucking vlog. My name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class 1 driver working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. Right, every time I keep going overtake up there, they always speed up. At least I'm missing this line anyway, because I know I'm going to gain a lot of speed in a minute. We are really heavy. Anyway, we're on the low loaders today. We're back in the UK, and we are taking the machine to Sheffield. Then I've got to swap trailers to a curtain cider or a flatbed, whichever one is in the yard, and I've got to then go pick up a load for Cardiff. I suspect it's going to be a curtain cider, I suspect I'm doing TPN. But this video is a little bit different to most of my videos. I'm not going to turn the camera off at all on this journey. Now this one's short enough that I can do it, providing I've got enough battery on the camera. Yeah, there we go, just to prove I'm in America. I will try and get some angles as we're coming into the quarry. I will work a lot more, but a lot of the time you just going to be hearing the truck and me focusing on driving. Normally, obviously, I'd have music on, stuff like that. I should be on 1.53 for the next video. As pro mods have been updated. Ugh, yuck. Cold coffee is not very nice. Don't recommend it. Especially if you intend on drinking it warm or at least hot. Yeah, the one of the down points of this truck is the tail lights on the LED ones, like on the other truck, which isn't any big deal, and this truck's not as powerful either. This one's only a 450, I believe. Well, 449, something like that. But it's a 2545, I do believe. I tell you what, it doesn't feel like a full 50, to be fair. This truck, and yes, it does have blind spot sensors, all that good jazz. So there will be a lot of beeping in the videos, because there's going to be a lot of times when I'm going to have to take up 2 lanes, like here. Okay, right, we reconvene a little bit over an hour and a half later. Well, not even that really, maybe about 10 minutes later. Anyway, I will have to cut the cameras temporarily again. I do apologise. For whatever reason, I pressed record and then I was talking about something while we come down the A1, and then the camera, I didn't realise the camera had stopped recording. So, yeah. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I was hoping to do it for the full job, but obviously I'm not going to have to do that because I have to make a phone call, and obviously it's going to have customers' information show up on the screen, and unfortunately I can't obviously share that for obvious reasons. This is one of the dodgy turns. That was not a good sound. Yeah, right. Let me know in the comments if this might be out before Christmas. This might be out after Christmas. If it's out before Christmas, which it's highly likely it will be, are you looking forward to Christmas? Let me know in the comments. What have you wished for? Santa don't bring you anything good? Anyway, this last sort of 20 odd miles is probably going to be the most challenging, because it is going to be fought all the way down there, and there is a couple of really sketchy turns I've got to make, so I'm just debating on the best course of action in my head, with whether do I go to our yard turn round there, which isn't the biggest of depots in the entire world, or do I go to the mechanics and swim around there, which is bigger but not that much bigger. Feels like one of my axles are pulling the trailer, because my trailer is grabbing a little bit actually, to be fair, and it's not really steer. I don't have any steer axles on this trailer. I do have a lift axle, but it's not that axle that's causing it to move so violently. I might actually have to stop and check it out real quick. I'm just hoping it isn't the midlift axle, because I'll have to back out, it's too overweight if I have to raise it, which is not good.
Keep left, then turn left.
Oh yeah, it's sending me the way. Oh, it's not. Because this is the turn, this is the original turn it wanted me to take, but I don't have enough space.
Turn left.
So what I'm going to do is I'm pull up into the mechanic first to try and get to the bottom of the issue with the trailer.
GPS
Pulling to
signal
the
lost.
left
Navigation resumed.
quite a bit, and then we'll obviously be going the other way, so I've got more space to turn, and I'm on my good side. Right, bear with me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, right, sorted as best I can. Found the problem. It was just the boom was positioned too far over to the left when I put the ramps up, and I forgot to reposition it back into the right place in between the ramps, which is why I was pulling a little bit to the left most of the way down. But anyway, all done, all sorted.
Turn left.
Okay, right, customer is contacted, and I had to reposition the boom on the excavator because it was too far over on one side.
Keep right, then turn right. Turn right.
And yes, I am taking up 2 lanes to make this turn. I could have done it from the other side, but it's more awkward. There we go, we're round. To be fair, I would have gotten around a lot more easily, but the trailer was starting to cut across into the opposite side of the road. So that's why I had to take it quite slowly. I found out what trailer I'm picking up, and yeah, I'm not confident with how we are able to move the load that I'm picking up with this particular trailer. Yeah, no, we're picking up a flatbed, and we're picking up something, I think. It sounds like we're picking up a flatbed anyway, but I have a feeling that we're going to be picking up a load of roof tiles to deliver to probably Swansea or Fishguard, I suspect, from Birmingham. But all I've been told is to take either a curtain sider or a flat, because apparently I'm picking it from a sawmill. So yeah, it's probably going to be a timber product of some sort. So whether it's wooden beams, lumber, sometimes it could potentially be the okay, right, you join me on the last little stretch into the quarry. Run the customer, they know we're coming. I was saying try from the whole job, but yeah, it didn't happen, as you can clearly tell. I've got some time lapse footage though, so there will be a bit of a time lapse probably. There's a reason why I'm only doing 40 mile an hour in a 50 zone, and that's quite purely because A, this road is really icy, 2, we are wide and we're having to go on the right side of the road, and thirdly, I'm trying to keep an eye out for a site entrance, because as soon as I see the site entrance I need to start making my way over onto the opposite side of the road to make the turn. This turn is interesting at the best of times without being wide. It's more entertaining when I've got an escorted load. So the escorted loads are so wide that if you meet a truck on this bend, you will struggle. Well, most of the time, people from what I've heard, a lot of people struggle, and I've struggled myself.
In 50 meters,
And I do
turn left.
this road on a pretty regular basis.
Turn left.
Right, there we go. That's actually not a bad angle. Now, I have done a night out here before, which you guys probably will remember from a very long time ago. Then the beacon's off now. Right, I'm still doing late security now. I'm here. Find out why they want this, and I'll get back to you guys in just a moment. Okay. Right. Booked in. That took a while. Had to wait for another truck to come out. For 2 trucks to come out. When there's 2 dump trucks down the bottom, which are playing tug of war. Not literally, one got stuck apparently. So yeah, we were only the 3rd delivery of the day, apparently, or something stupid. We haven't had many today. Beacons, so then I think have the hazards on constantly. This is going to be fun going back up here empty. Now, I have found the lift axle control box for the trailer. So that is why I know I have a lift axle on here. But I'm just debating on whether to keep professional and keep it dropped or whether to raise it. As much as I'd like having the lift axle, I don't think it's always that use beneficial. I know on the flatbeds we don't have lift axles. I've got to go to Birmingham to pick up a load. I haven't picked up from there for ages. Normally I'm dropping off up there, but a lot lately I've been dropping and picking up in the bottom, at the very bottom. So I don't particularly like, especially if I'm coming up with a heavy load, I really don't like doing that at all. Anyway, where do they want us? I spy our spot. Down there. Don't know where there's a reefer down here. Right, I am just going to go and get unchained and everything like that. So I will speak to you all once I'm tipped. So I'll speak to you all very shortly. Doodles. Okay, right. Sorry, I did a quick phone call there. So obviously I didn't record unloading. Well, I never do anyway. Anyway, we are just leaving the quarry. Keep the beacons on for right now. On or off? On. Anyway, we've been tasked to take this trailer back to the yard, so that's what I'm going to do. Just quickly stuff down there because I was starving. Come on, Gates. I'm here. There we go. I was going to speak the horn, but it is late at night, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, well, since I've been up to Sheffield Quarry, to be fair. Tell you what, I can't wait till I'm back in my track. So, the work she's having is she's having two new front mud flaps put on Gracie, this is, and Scania, and she's having some work done on the back of the cab, so she's having some of the rear lights reworked. So I don't quite know how that's going to work yet, but that is the general plan. Gearbox. This gearbox is so slow. Ridiculous. I haven't worked out how to put it into manual yet, so I can manually do it. That's one of the downs of this truck. The gearbox is so sluggish and slow, it's ridiculous. Anyway, next time you see me, we will be in Birmingham, and I'm hoping to try and get loaded tonight and hopefully stop at our yard tonight in Birmingham. That's the plan. And then tomorrow is just going to be a case of tip off this load wherever it's going, which I suspect is going to be Fishguard or Swansea or Cardiff. Tip that off and then yeah, back to the yard and then jump back into my truck. Whether actually, no, something uploaded tonight. So there's no point in me updating it tonight because I know I'll lose the job I'm on. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll update it once when I'm on my 45 off. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that'll work better then. Because then that'll give me an opportunity to spend as much time as I need on updating it. I already knew there was rain coming. My Alexa device was just saying. The one nice thing I like about a lot of the newer trucks, including with the Volvos, is their side indicators on the units. Because I know some trailers have them by default, but it's nice having them on the unit as well. Right, I'm going to have to reverse into the yard because the trailer needs to be there. Yes, I normally would have the backup alarm off, but I have to have it on. I had to have it on for the Quarry, and I just haven't figured out either how to turn it off. So yeah, it's staying on because I don't actually know how to turn it off. To be fair, I want to talk to you guys down at TPN if I'm going TPN, if they know how to. If anyone's driven one of these Macs before, because I quite honestly don't have a clue. Not the first time that side's been hit either, by the way. It was leaning like that before we even got it. It's just no one's had an opportunity to hit it the other way. Right, I'm going to drop the trailer here or get it loaded for my colleague and get out of our way, and I will get back to you guys when we're in Birmingham. Okay, right, we are almost back at the yard. Not Newport, but we're almost back at the yard. We've picked up a load of iron pipes for Newport. It's an open booking for tomorrow. So as long as I'm there by 5 o'clock, we are all good, and then I'm off. Off for me 45 hours. So I'm going to stay in the yard overnight tonight because A, this is probably our quietest depot tonight, and 2, I really don't fancy having a night out in an industrial estate, to be truthful, which is about 20 miles outside of Birmingham. And we've got a kitchen and everything for the drivers and whatnot in this yard. We've got full-on facilities. We've got the toilet, showers, everything. Everything. It's pretty much another home, this yard, for me at the moment, because I'm up here so often, especially doing TPN, which is what I'm doing next week. I'm doing I'm literally picking up pallets from Seaver and Cardiff and bringing them up to the hub. That's all I'm doing for 3 days straight, and there's 2, possibly 3 runs per day, which is why I'm planning on nighting out on one of them to see if I can squeeze 4 in per shift. I have to do a little shunt, I reckon. Yeah, I mean, just back her up a little bit. Delivered to them. It's outside before that trailer that just went by. It's a job unfortunately I can't film. But yeah, no, I've got one of the older red flats on. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any comments, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comments section below. And until next time guys, keep safe and I'll see you all next time. Take care, bye bye.